Chris, thank you for your time. Tell us what happened this past weekend.
We received a call from a captain of the police of Komatipoort on Thursday morning last week about a crocodile in a hole. And that was pretty much the only information that we had. So it was difficult, what size is the croc, what does the hole look like, and etc, etc. So I decided to go out there and have a look. I took a few poles and ropes and whatever just to hope for the best. I got there and a young guy from the border post who was doing some fishing actually spotted the crocodile and then tried to get our numbers via the Voltain, via a whole bunch of people, and eventually came to the right people.
Okay.
And he was on site. And him and I battled for probably about 3 hours to try and get a rope noose around the crocodile's neck. And the more I was there, the more I realized we can't do this on our own. At first, I actually contacted the reptile recovery volunteer group that I manage in the Lowveld, because it's a crocodile, it's reptile related, and I knew I'd get a lot of positive response and help from them. And everybody jumped on the bandwagon, obviously, and they were all keen, so we made it for the Saturday morning. One of the guys, Johan, from the off-road rescue unit, is also part of the snake capture guys, and he offered the services of the whole off-road rescue unit, and he asked permission to log it as an official rescue complaint. And so we said, go for it. The hole was measured to be about 10 meters deep from where we were standing. About 2.5 meters of water of that, of the 10 meters is water, is 2.5 meters. So yeah, it was tricky, and all the wall sides, as you see in the pictures, are vertical, impossible walls to manage. We let pretty much 80% of his body still be in the water to take up most of the slack, the weight of his body, with a cable around his neck. Then I went down into the hole, and I wanted to get an extra safety, softer rope on his top jaw. Now you've got to get it on the top jaw so it can hook onto the teeth, so it cannot slide off. If you get both jaws, it just glaze up the whole time. I then used a pole syringe where we draw up it's almost like a muscle relaxant. It's not anesthesia. The crocodile knows exactly what's going on all the time. He just can't do anything about it. Okay, so when we had the croc secure, I went down into the hole there. I first had to be lowered down to get that cable snare around him. Then they pulled me out. Then I went back down with the injection, and pole syringed him. Within 10 minutes, you could see he was nice and relaxed, and that's when we could put a third harness around under his chest. I could put the blindfold on. That helps a lot with stress. I mean, there's a lot of people, a lot of noise. Close his ears, close his eyes, and tape his mouth closed as well, just in case of any accidents, And from there, those off-road rescue unit guys, you pretty much stand back. You don't really want to get in their way because they know exactly what they do. We had to then move the croc from there down this cascaded ledge of rocks for about 30 meters until the Crocodile River, right? And so the decision was, well, we got this basket here, so we put the croc in the basket and we carried him down like a real rescue patient.
Patient.
It was brilliant. Female crocodile, 3.2 meters long. They do get bigger than that, especially the females. However, she was probably 70% of the weight that she should have been. And that was easily picked up just by having a look at her body condition scoring. She's supposed to weigh about 200 to 250 kilograms, and she was only pushing about 150 kilograms. I can estimate a month or more that she's been stuck in that poor hole. So yeah, we cut the ropes, got everything off, got her out the basket, stepped back, and she sort of took one look at us and moved on her own way down into the water. Yeah.
It's like that starfish story, one starfish back in the sea.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes a difference.
Makes a huge difference for that animal,